welcome. Oh, my God. Welcome, Carol. Welcome. Who are you up there with?
Carla, my girlfriend.
Why is she praying for you? She's like,
because that's what we do.
You do?
Yeah, she's praying I don't ruin this chance.
Are you excited to be here?
I'm really excited.
Yeah, you've been waiting for tickets for a while?
Oh, you don't even know.
Carol.
Nice
How are
to
you?
meet you, too.
Come on over here.
Okay.
Do you like artichokes?
Well,
Wait, you're leaving me. Wait, come back over here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I like artichoke dip.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you eat it often?
Parties and stuff like that.
See, Carol, that's why you're going to need the artichoke tincture.
I know.
Well, the first way that artichoke extract heals you, and it's a very important way, is it helps you with the upset stomach and with digestion. So do you have any digestive issues?
Well, I have a lot of issues and sometimes digestive issues.
It's a talk show. Go ahead and talk to me about it.
Well, maybe not. It's very
No one's going to know.
Long list.
No one's going to know.
All right. No, I'm digestive. You know, I mean, if I eat the wrong things.
So that's the basic question. If I had a good solution for a digestive issue or upset stomach, would you take it?
In 2 seconds.
2 seconds. All right, Bryce, talk to us a little bit about this. And why does this work?
We're remembering it's not the actual vegetable, it's the herbal extract. So what it does is it increases bile flow. So bile that sits in your gallbladder gets into your intestines to emulsify fat, which means it breaks apart the fats that we eat, makes them more digestible to reduce that gas, bloating, and that sensation of fullness that we eat when we're also not taking enough time to eat, right? So irritable bowel syndromes of the world, indigestion, gas, bloating, who doesn't have that? In particular, those that are on the run.
So come over here.
All of those.
We're going to demonstrate this. So these are your intestines. Okay? Got fluid in there, shakes it up, it's bubbling, maybe ate too fast, whatever.
Okay.
Sometimes when we eat too much, go ahead and take that.
Okay.
We end up dumping the fat from that food into our intestines. Dump the whole thing.
Especially fast food. Gotta eat a lot less
There's your
fast
breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, a snack, evening. All right, there you are.
Yikes.
Now, watch what happens. You see how the fat settles out?
Yeah.
Your body doesn't like that. Doesn't mix. It causes digestive issues, repeating on you, all kinds of problems. The bile acts in a very magical way. Now, if you add a little bit of bile, which is what your body usually will do, right, it tries to keep up. And go ahead and stir that.
Sure.
It'll only emit a little bit of bile. Remember, when we're also, go ahead and mix that. If we're also not taking enough time to eat. So the longer you chew, the longer you take some good restful time to eat, the more of these digestive juices will come out and help you along. Yeah. But typically, we're not producing enough.
Not enough. Now, what this extract does, go ahead and pour that in there.
The whole thing?
Pour the whole thing in there.
And see the oil is still separated there, Carol?
Yes,
That's
sure
important.
do
So the more
see that.
bile that we
Pour the whole
add,
thing in there.
the more bile we add. And this is what artichoke extract's doing for us. Artichoke extract's increasing bile release. So the more bile, the better able you are to separate those oils for better absorption, less gas, less bloating, and overall absorption of nutrients, including fat-soluble vitamins, A, E, D, and K.
I'm in.
All right.
Perfect.
Question is, how do you take it? You can take it in a form where you have a little bit of water with a few drops added to it. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
But
It doesn't distort the water taste too much, right?
pretty good.
I mean, that's not hard.
But Bryce has got a secret for us. He says another way of taking this, and apparently this is relatively uncomfortable, so you're going to go instead of
Great.
me. Okay?
Of course.
So,
A dropper full, which is equivalent to about 30 drops. Open your tongue up nice and wide. All right. All right, there you go. All right. Now, what do you feel? What does that feel like to you?
all right, let me have some. Let me have some.
Yeah.
You're getting mad at me otherwise.
Oh my gosh.
Both do this here. The reason I'm putting this at the back of your tongue, evolution has it that the back of your tongue holds these receptors, these taste buds, which if this was a toxin, you would create a lot of bile release, a lot of juices, and your body would ultimately want to evulse or get rid of that by vomiting. However, we can logically override that this is not a toxin.
Yeah, we could
But what
vomit right now, by the way.
It
tastes toxic. I think we've been poisoned on our own show.
At the very
Thanks, Dr. Hess. It's been a pleasure.
Help us.
It's been a pleasure.
Keep praying.
I promise you, I
Pray.
have not poisoned you. I have not poisoned you. At the back of your tongue, these bitter taste buds, they tell the brain to tell the gallbladder to shoot a lot more of that bile out, helping digestion along. How incredible is that? A herb that's bitter that increases bile flow.
Are you happy yet?
I'm getting there.
That wasn't that bad, right?
Well, it's very interesting.
All right.
Best taken after meal.
This is how you take care of indigestion, of upset stomachs, all those problems. Now, I want to talk about something else. How's your cholesterol?
Oh gosh, I know I'm supposed to know it. I know I am.
What's her cholesterol? It's high. It's high. Okay, that's why she's praying. Now, here's the other thing that I love about artichoke extract. It can actually help with lowering cholesterol. And how does it do that?
Well, actually, artichoke, you know, what it does is actually twofold. It will act as an antioxidant to prevent cholesterol from adhering on the artery lining, but more importantly, as we just said, it increases bile flow. A lot of cholesterol is housed up in your gallbladder within the bile. So if we release more bile into the digestive system and out of our bodies, the better.
Yes.
So let me show you. Stay over here. We're going to do this together. Okay. Now, I'm going to be the bile, okay? Take the bile and you slap it on there, okay? Go on. Keep doing that.
Okay, sure.
Put a little bit more if you want.
Oh,
That's
sure.
the bile in your liver, okay? And the bile and the cholesterol are like cousins. They sit there together. When you normally digest food, that's perfect. When you normally digest food, you sort of squirt a little bit.
In particular, when you're on the run,
Right.
not releasing, you know, enough
That's not
of that.
too impressive, is it? Now, give me the artichoke extract. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Tigers?
very ready.
All of a sudden, you're able to.
We need an umbrella over this side, right? But all of a sudden, what's
Nice.
happening is a lot more bile is released.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the artichoke's increasing that bile flow.
And these sort of drainage systems, the body love when they're able to accelerate, and they'll make a little channel. Am I drowning you?
No.
and this will, you know, very rapidly clean out the bile in your liver, which is one of the reasons I love it. So, is it something that we use commonly? You use it frequently in your practice?
A frequent practice use, absolutely. This herb has helped so many people with irritable bowel syndrome. And again, whether you're on the run, eating a lot of fast food, or as I would recommend to my patients, eating healthy, and they're on the run, you can still take this as a digestif. That concept is very popular around the world. After you eat, calms the stomach and helps with digestion.
Every day you can
On a
take
daily
it?
basis, you can take this.
Actually,
yeah.
you know what? Here's how you take it. This is what I love. I learned a lot about this from Bryce today.
Okay,
This
Bryce.
is probably the best way to take it every day. Walk us through this idea.
In particular, taking it in a tea form, and it's quite pleasant daily, especially if your cholesterol levels are high, because it has the ability to lower your cholesterol. This is the easiest way to take it, and let me remind you that by adding a tea bag into a little cup of tea like this, you can use that in the morning, and you don't have to purchase another one for the afternoon or evening. You can use that same tea bag, and you still have the medicinal ingredients here. So this is every day to reduce cholesterol and at the at the same time help with digestion.
I like it.
And it smells good.
To health.
Cheers. Cheers.
Bryce,
to
thank you very much.
Yes.
You're a wonderful assistant today. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be right back, everybody. Be right back.
Very good.